Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Slay the Spire, and last time we failed to complete Ascension 16 on the Ironclad. So before we jump into the 17s on the Silent and the Defect, we do have to finish that 16 on the Ironclad. Well, we don't have to, but I would really like to. And we were so close to winning too. Oh well. What can we do here? Lose 7 max HP for a rare card to obtain. Choosing a rare card, that can be pretty good. Random rare card can be pretty horrible. 100 gold is fine, and this is not an option. Let's look for a card, and none of these are particularly good. We tried playing Berserk. It didn't really work out for us. Dark Embrace. Really requires a very specific deck and does nothing. Let's pick this Bludgeon and see if we can make that somehow work. Not quite sure what that's gonna do for us, but maybe there's a way. Now, we cannot dodge all elites. We take an early shop into elite campfire and stuff. Or early shop into campfire elite, campfire, another elite, no. Early shop, campfire, elite, campfire. Yeah, it seems fine-ish. Sure. Let's do that. 12. I'm going to take the 2 here because we heal for 6 anyway. There's Bludgeon, sure. Bam. I mean, on a turn where he does nothing, Bludgeon is fine. It does a decent amount of damage. On the turn where we kill, it's also fine. Blood Potion and... That Fear No Pain would go well together with the Dark Embrace. 2 cards that do nothing right now, but would work together in the same deck. The other cards are not cards. I don't think. So let's not do this. Hello Bird, Bludgeon turn 1, sure. In this fight, the best turn for the Bludgeon because he's not attacking. Here we don't quite have lethal, right? This is 17. So we defend once and bash and then take the kill next turn. With almost certainty. Yeah. Don't think we want a Heavy Blade in there. We already have that Bludgeon. Havoc Bludgeon is interesting. Havoc would also work with the other Exhausty cards, but no. No, let's not. Shop, what do you have for me? Probably just a card removal. Double tap is great with Bludgeon in theory. In practice, you need to have 4 energy for that, which we do not currently. I think I'm just gonna go card removal, get rid of a strike. And not buy Carnage, no. I don't quite know that there's any good Bludgeon synergy that we can really pick up. That's a lot of attacks. Let's defend for most of that and get rid of one of your curl-ups. Sure, we're taking 2, but 2 is fine. This is not fine. Here's where Bludgeon fails us. I mean, it's not horrible. We just lose an HP here. Probably get the kill now. And bam. Heal to full again, so it's all fine, but still Bludgeon. No, I don't think any of these work. Technically, if we had the Necronomicon, then Bludgeon would be great. Ooh, Pain. Let's not hit the other Pain. We did not. Pain, Berserk, Bash, Hemokinesis, Headbutt, Hemokinesis, Writhe. I'm not gonna risk it. No, it's the Pain. So we got nothing out of this. But, better than to risk a curse there, I think. Let's do the fight first and then the campfire. Oof. Really bad start for us. Guess I'm gonna get a hit in on him. Ah, that was dumb. Him we can just Bludgeon. If we have to. There's the Bludgeon. Does that do more? Yeah, I mean, at least that kills a guy. Question is, do I Bludgeon the backliner to prevent damage now and hope that I can deal 19 next turn? But I'm gonna be weakened. The only way I deal 19 next turn is by drawing Bludgeon again, which we could. In all fairness, we're drawing 4 out of 10. So it's a 40% chance. And then that's clearly optimal. I'm gonna try this. Don't fancy taking that 10. Oh, we're actually drawing 4 out of 9, thanks to... That's even better. We found Bludgeon, so here we go. Pop. Should definitely not have wasted that early thing. Still taking 1,000,000 damage here because our deck is really bad at dealing with AoE fights. Now we should be okay from here on out. I'm gonna drink one of these healing potions. It's just 6 HP, but it is 6 HP. And we have a spot for another potion now, which helps. And you really see the weakness of Bludgeon now, right? We have essentially no room to even cast it. I'm just gonna wait for things that I can cast together with defense. Ooh, here we are in a bit of a pickle again. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to strike this one and take another 5. This fight really punishing us. And finally Bludgeon does something. Not super happy. Thing is, I really don't know if there's a deck that really supports Bludgeon, or if Bludgeon is supposed to be an early card that gives you a lot of early nuke, and then later on you just have a deck that does something else. Because other than the double attack thing, I don't know what actually supports Bludgeon. I'm gonna pick up a spot weakness. It does not work well with Bludgeon at all, but it might give us something to do when we don't draw Bludgeon. Now, upgraded Bludgeon is a lot of extra damage. Don't love the upgrading of spot weakness. Not insane on bash. Let's upgrade this Bludgeon. We're running Bludgeon. Why not go full Bludgeon? And then we probably get murdered by the knob here. Of course you're the knob. Hey, have a Bludgeon. There you go. I mean, that doesn't look horrible. Now we... Now we strike. Well, if I strike first, then I don't spot weakness now, obviously. Do I defend? I think the answer is yes. We're planning on finishing the fight once we draw Bludgeon, which is not this turn, so we're gonna take one big hit. We're still made plus half an HP. Is that right? Plus half a turn. So we gained 5 HP from this, we only took 4 damage. So we made 1 HP by casting defend, and now we have to kill. Still super painful. Ginger, we can no longer become weakened. That is very helpful. I mean, in theory, Bludgeon and Clash go well together. You spend all your mana on Bludgeon and then you can also Clash. That sounds great. On the other hand, if you Bludgeon, you can't cast your defense, which means you will have skills in your hand, which means your Clash does nothing. Rampage, I just don't think is good enough for High Ascension. It did get buffed, right? Only the base Rampage got buffed. I have no idea what we're building here. Every time we play 10 attacks, gain 1 energy. Okay. I like energy. I like gaining it. Duh. And I do like playing a lot of attacks. Do we want a shop or a campfire? We have some money. I think I take the shop here. Unless this thief steals all my money, which she just might. So close. If I Bludgeon, he's almost dead. If I defend strike, he's probably not going to die next turn, and then we are going to take extra damage. I'm going to Bludgeon him. Take this 11. Yeah, it's a big hit. But now we hopefully have some sort of lethal. That is exactly lethal. No, it's not. Never mind. I thought he was at 11, not at 7. Block potion, that's helpful, and I don't think any of you are particularly that. No. And Rampage is really one small dex. Who could buy a second Bludgeon? No, I can't. Don't have the money, but we could if we had the money. Violence... no. No. I'm gonna card remove and get rid of a strike. Keep the deck slim, so we draw a lot of Rampages and Bludgeons. I don't know how we defend ourselves yet at all. Probably just gonna die. This is most certainly defend, and Rampage on that Jawworm. Hoping that this slime decides to, well, abdicate at some point. Now I can just nuke again. Bludgeon. I'm gonna drink this healing potion here. Heal another 6. I think I bludgeoned this makes me take 1 more damage, but the scarier of the 2 enemies is gone now. Yeah, we're not doing anything real here. We're just getting murdered with this deck that we're building here. We get to bludgeon things from time to time, but we just take way too much damage. None of you work. No. The fight. Can we do a fight without taking damage? No! Turn 1? Nope. Let's go with this. Take another 9. At least we can fully defend for once. Yeah, I'm really happy if we get to the first boss so we can get our whale again. Because I don't think we're getting anything else out of this run. Thorns is nothing. Dex might do something. Armaments? Sure. Question mark into campfire. Okay. So normally I would risk angering the mushrooms here. And then try to leverage our potions to somehow get through that. But you know what? My plan here right now is to get to that boss and restart this run. Because this is just terrible. This is doing nothing for us. We're just gonna die. And Bludgeon is definitely at least partially at fault. I may have been able to pick some sort of other deck to build, but this... That's 18 incoming. I mean, it could Bludgeon here. Again, you see the strength of Bludgeon, right? Yeah. I'm gonna Bludgeon and Block Potion. Because if we want to have a chance at beating that guy, we have to get some damage done. I'm gonna take another damage here, so we can get the vulnerability down. And... defend, spot his weakness, get some strength down. Should have used my Dex Potion there. I mean, I guess. Wish I could have cast a Rampage too. But now we draw spot a weakness. Let's armaments and bash. Sure. 16. Defend, strike. Take another 3. Should really use the Dex Potion. I keep on taking extra damage because let's do this. Could have prevented a bunch of damage here. So if we die by a couple of damage, then it's my fault. I think we're gonna die by a lot of damage though. 30. We could bludgeon for 49, but that's not remotely relevant. Or we do 17 and then 30, which is 47, which is also not enough. And if I defend here, I am still very dead. So yeah, there you go, Bludgeon. Thank you, Bludgeon. Let's go again and maybe not get Bludgeon this time. Ugh. Oof. As I even failed to drink. Standard, Ironclad. Ascension 16. Go, go, go. Move. Choose card. 3 random potions. Kind of wasteful. 250 gold for 7 HP. I think I'm gonna do. That's a lot of gold. Now, obviously I want to shop. This is campfire, into shop, campfire, and 1 elite. And we have to take 1 elite, so this seems very tempting to me. Yeah, let's go. Defend, strike. Take out 2. As always with this guy. Strike. No, I wouldn't mind Bludgeon. Bash, defend, I guess. Take a bit more than I bargained for, so we're gonna lose at least 2 HP this fight. I can hit him for 18, that's not enough, so... let's just fully defend here. Vulnerability's gone, unfortunately. That means I cannot kill. That's a lot of damage. Could you stop? Yeah, but I'm gonna do this. Has this fight ever gone this horribly for us? Defend, defend, strike. We're losing like 15 HP in this fight. Strike, strike, strike. And now bash you. This is, we were at full 68 because we lost the max HP, so we lost 9. Okay, it's not 15, but still. Flame Barrier is not a terrible, it's not a great defensive cut, but it's not terrible. I'm gonna grab it. Maybe that helps. In some fights here. You guys are not attacking turn 1. I'm gonna use the chance to kill that first slime. So we only have to deal with you. And I think for 1 damage I'm happy to d6. And bash strike you. And we should have lethal next turn. We don't even need it, but we have it still. Nice. Almost healed to full. Good. Headbutt has done okay for us in the past. Let's keep getting one. Just sort of a middling card that you can always pick up if you want. Okay, we could defend here, but if we defend, we're not killing any, and we have actually exactly enough to kill this louse, which prevents 1 more damage than defending. So I'm gonna do this. Get rid of the louse. Take our 7. Then... yeah, give me a strike. I just need the 1 strike next turn to kill him, so getting that strike is good. Just to ensure the kill. Don't think there really is an evolved deck. Maybe there is one, but it's complicated and late gamey. Perfect strike. No. No, I don't think so. We tried that once, it didn't really work, if I remember correctly. This also doesn't really work. I guess I'm headbutting that defend and striking you. Taking 6. Now... I think I do Flame Barrier and strike. And... defend... So we get 2 turns to deal 25 plus 6, 31 damage. 31 damage is 6 strikes. That's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna try. Full defend here and try to kill him in 2 turns. Bash Headbutt is definitely a start. A very good start. Because now we have almost guaranteed lethal next turn. We got it. Good, 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 good. Add a card to my deck. Definitely don't want a second Headbutt. Iron Wave is just so very middling. It's clearly the better defend, but is it what I want? We're taking an elite, right? Yes, that could be the Knob. Iron Wave is good against... Let's pick up an Iron Wave, just because it's good against the Knob. It's also decent here, although... If I do this, I do 11 damage and block 5. Well, I can fully block with this. If I do this and this, I do 10 damage and fully block. So I guess the other version is better. So I'm gonna strike the Louse, Iron Wave you, and defend. Now plan is to kill the Louse first. With this Headbutt. I guess we get our Iron Wave back. So we never have to worry about the vulnerability of the Spore Beast, Fungi Beast here. Fungi Beast. What a fungi. Energy Potion. Hello, Bludgeon. Is there such a thing as a Rupture deck? I have to pick up like Bloodlettings. And then I don't know how we heal up. So probably not. I mean, the gaining of strength is pretty strong. If you're bloodletting for energy and strength, that's pretty good. It's like playing jacks and gaining some energy. See, upgrade, you become free or innate, or what is it? You become free. No, I think not. Smith and upgrade. Yeah, probably just the flame barrier. It's 4 block and some extra damage on the blocks. Not the turn I wanted to throw flame barrier on. Need to get you to 35. Or rather, not get you to 35. So this would deal 13, put you to 33. Which would split you, which is not what we want here, so let's just pass. And now I want to split you. I could do strike, strike, strike for maximum damage. But this isn't much. This is, well, it's 6 less damage, right? 2 strikes on... and he splits anyway, so he loses vulnerable, so I'm definitely going to go strike, strike, strike. Because the splits don't take his debuffs. And then we get to strike and strike and... I think I want to prepare the other one. Just in case only one of them attacks us, I want to be able to kill that and not the other. None of them attack me. That is, well, a perfect option, of course. You may be dead here and you get a hit. And this should be fine. And it is. I do like True Grit, but it needs to be upgraded. We get an upgrade next thing. Yeah. Let's smith and upgrade the True Grit. It's nice block, and it allows you to, well, get rid of stupid cards like curses or burns or dazes. Well, dazes is not that important, but curses or burns. But also, it allows you to thin your deck and get rid of like defense or strikes. We just picked up Matryoshka. Next to chest we open contain 2 relics. We have a lot of money to spend in this shop, so let's see what we can do here. Almost certainly gonna go for the card removal. I don't like Darkstone Periapt or Cauldron. I do like Orichalcum, kind of, but it's not insane, especially not in the Ironclad. You could gamble here and pick up like Shrug It Off and Entrench and hope that we get a barrier thing of the first boss. Whew. I hate that you often have to do this gamble if you actually want to go for the block deck. Feel No Pain I like, but currently we have True Grit and, well, I guess Ascender's Bane. Immolate also not horrible. If you have True Grit in your deck, you can get rid of those burns. And it's a really good AoE. I'm gonna remove a strike. And then keep thinking. How much money do we have? 300 ducats. We could just buy all of these. And try to build that sort of deck. You know what? I'm gonna try. Not gonna pick up a head, but could pick up Dark Shackles. It's a good defensive card that exhausts. But on the turn that we Dark Shackle, we probably don't really need the extra 3 block from the Feel No Pain, so let's not do this. Let's just keep going like this. Let's go and upgrade. Entrench is an important upgrade, so it's not so expensive. Feel No Pain is also an important upgrade, but currently we can't really trigger it anyway. Not very well, at least. So that's for the future. I'd rather not be hit here. Now he goes on to entangle me, and we have very few attacks. Bash does extremely little here, but I guess Iron Wave does even less. It just does less damage. The reason Bash does very little is that next time we can't attack because we're entangled, so getting the thing on him does nothing. We do get the Flame Barrier and the Feel No Pain down. And now he takes actual damage, even though we were thingamabobbed, and we can not kill him here, but probably defend for a lot. This is 12 block. Yeah, it's 22 block. If I remove a strike, which is fine. Nope. And now we draw Entrench, which I would have loved to remove earlier. I think we just go Iron Wave, defend, strike. And that's fine. Take 4. We can heal for 4. Taking for 9. I think I'm happy to go Flame Barrier, Headbutt, and grab back what? Flame Barrier? Seems like a decent decision. Flame Barrier. Might as well use Entrench for once. And now we should have a kill. We do. It's okay. Definitely want to pick up an armaments. Elite fight. It is Mr. Knob. Let's see if my plan of picking up Iron Wave does pay off. Yeesh. I think we have to shrug it off here. But I don't armaments. Just gonna get the Feel No Pain down and run this. Gets the 3 extra block of the thing. Now there's Iron Wave. For some block that does not buff him. So I guess we're using that. And I guess we are headbutting and getting that Iron Wave back. And then I'm pretty sure we're true gritting a defend. Yeah, taking another hit. It's gonna try to make me vulnerable, which I don't like, clearly. I think I pop my energy potion here. Go bash, Iron Wave, and then could go for strike. It's 18 damage, it's a lot. Or for the barrier. I'm not quite sure how we're killing him. I hate the idea of buffing him. I'm gonna buff him again. I'm even gonna use this potion here so we don't get the vulnerability. Now we kinda need to. There's still a lot of damage incoming there. Kinda need to find a kill ASAP. I can do a lot of damage, but not quite enough. I can do 22 damage, same as he. If I were to armaments a thing, armaments headbutt, I don't think that adds another 8. It can't add another 8, no. Just can't. Then again, armaments does the same defense as defend. We're gonna run a defend, so I'm gonna armaments. So check, headbutt goes up to, yeah, same difference. Let's run this and put just damage on top, I guess. Now, do I defend or do I strike? I am certain to find the kill next turn, so I'm gonna defend. Still taking 16, but now I have strike for lethal. And we were certain to draw it because there was a Shrug It Off in there which we could have used to draw the last card. It was 6 cards. If strike was one of the last cards, or the last card, then we could have Shrug It Off into it. Frozen Egg. Whenever we add a power card to our deck, it's upgraded. A block potion and no power cards, of course. Now with our whole exhaust block plan, none of these work. I usually like having a cleave in my deck, but with this plan, I'm not going to take it. We do need to find some good things though, and I'm gonna anger these mushrooms this time, where I would have loved to have cleave in my deck. Let's shrug it off. And I think Flame Barrier is just the maximum damage I can... No, it's not. It's only you attacking. I missed that. Then let's hit a guy that's buffing. Need to get rid of the people that are buffing. That's a lot of attacks, and we have none defense. Well, not literally none, but very close to none. I can kill you. That removes 10 damage and adds 8. But then I don't defend. Instead I can defend, then I take less damage. Sounds obvious, but it's not that obvious. And then I just go bash on you, maybe. And drink this block potion, because we're getting full value out of it. Won't be any better. No, you're attacking, but unfortunately I can't kill you. We can generate a lot of block here. If I just armaments entrench, that's not enough. If I armaments upgrade the defend and do that, then that is 13. Do you just run all the defensive cards here? Armaments, upgrade this defend, and entrench. Not a big fan. Letting that guy buff, we're doing nothing. Now there's a turn with a very little attack, but also very little from our side. Nothing I want to draw. Could get this feel no pain down. But then we don't headbutt. I think we do headbutt. I think we defend, and headbutt one of the guys that's buffing a second time, like you. Sure, put a defend on top because I have to. Take no damage, and now we have to kill that frontliner. Yeah, attack for 14. Unfortunately, it requires 2 strikes. Yeah, this is rough. This is pretty rough. We don't get the block because we've never played that actual power. Now we're getting to the point where this fight becomes very far from trivial. I think I want this 16 block and this block. Still taking 1,000,000 here. Ooh, are we just dying to this fight? Did I just screw this up somehow? I feel like I did. I'm gonna kill you. And then we're just gonna have to find a way to kill him next turn. Because it's gonna attack for 27. Hello. We could just Flame Barrier Entrench. Yeah, we don't have a kill, but we have Flame Barrier Entrench. There's 32. What's even a 27 attack? And this is very little, but it is upgraded headbutt into headbutt our some damage. Just give me some damage. Strike. Strike. Doesn't matter. Whew. We live, but barely. Hot Mushroom. When vulnerable, take 25% more damage rather than 50. That's good. A speed potion that helps us defend, and 2 cards I want. Metallicize is block every turn. But Body Slam actually makes use of our block. I think I'm picking up this Body Slam. And I think we have to Smith here. That is risky. That is very risky. But the first attack, as we've discussed very often here, scales with our starting HP. So for that, it doesn't really matter that we go in here. It's actually good to go in here with low HP. So we can get hit for less damage. Flame Barrier is great because he's attacking us 6 times. And I'm gonna headbutt what? I think the armaments. Yeah, you take your damage. Now we can armaments, shrug it off, Iron Wave, and then Body Slam for 21. It's not the worst. 6 times 2 incoming, that's a lot. Well, relatively speaking. I think I want to get this Fear No Pain down so we don't draw it again. And I'm gonna take my 2 damage. Now 6 should not be an issue. This hand is actually fully upgraded already, so we don't really need to cast that armaments. So I'm just gonna go shrug it off, strike, strike. Burns are obviously things I would really like to remove with this True Grit. We're gonna head Flame Barrier here. I think I'm gonna True Grit this bash. And then Body Slam you for 228. Try to somehow get a kill in here while not dying. You're taking for 16. I can block for all of this, so let's do that. But we need to start killing him. He's very close to doing his next big attack, and unless we get super lucky that turn with the right sort of cards, I don't think we have the defense to deal with it. Let's True Grit this defend. Strike and Body Slam for 23. Still need to do 100, so we're not killing. Okay, I can do, without potions, I can do 32 block, and he's attacking for 30. So that's perfect. Never mind. Well, it's all fine. 16, 32. And he's gonna take his 36. It's neat. This is not neat. Adding a bunch of burn pluses to my deck, not what I was looking for here at all. Ooh, this is close to painful. Do I even... let's redraw that Iron Wave instead. Taking 4 here. I mean, I guess I do want to True Grit this burn. And then if I Iron Wave, I am fully defended. Then I might as well entrench because it's fun. We need to get kills here. Kills. Defend plus. And then 8 and 4 is fine. Strike is 1 more damage than defense. So let's defend and do this. Strike and do that. Now I only need to do 19, and he does not attack this turn. We also do not attack this turn, unless it's 18 damage. And then I would take 8. We're drawing strike next turn. Does he block? Yes, he blocks, so this would be risky. No, I'm gonna defend here. Just get 1 strike down. Would be way too risky to go to 1 here and then not be able to kill him. Then again... Okay, we're going to 1. I'm gonna drink my potion. I'm gonna defend and then entrench. Strike for good measure, take my 8, and then be at 1, and then find no damage. I mean, technically we found some damage. Is this enough to defend us, though? He's attacking. Yes, it is. Okay. We got it. Whew. I was close. Very close. Goodbye. Whew. Down to 1. Okay, clearly has to be offering. This is not going to be a limit break. We were looking for barricade there, but we didn't get it. Extra energy would be great. Yeah, I think it's the cursed key. Yep. Question is whether we actually pick up a curse, because we have that True Grit to remove it, and may pick up more things to do that. Okay, there would be a path without any elites. Oh no, this is a better path without elites because it gives us shop opportunities too. 1 or 2, depending on what we want. Let's do that. You're an enemy. Gonna fully defend here. Oh, I have an extra energy. Shrug it off. I'm gonna True Grit a regular strike. And strike and body slam. We got dazed. Still gonna run offering. Screw you. And armaments. Fear no pain. Yeah. It's all daze stuff. It's fine. Strike and headbutt you and grab me something that does things. What do I want? Maybe an Iron Wave. Maybe not, though. Gonna run the skill potion. See what we get there. Impervious, that helps. Sure, it adds a daze to my deck, but it means I don't take 14 damage. And I like not taking 14 damage. Not getting attacked, good. Not having anything to attack with, bad. Not gonna armaments here, I don't want the daze. You're attacking for a bunch. I don't quite have lethal in hand, but this. And then True Grit for full defense and the strike. And we're gonna hit you twice for 6 each. So you're very much dead. And you are. Okay. Pretty expensive. But we did it. Now if I... It's an upgrade Evolve. It does not actually give you status cards anymore. It used to give you 2 wounds. It does not. So right now it does nothing. We'd have to then add status cards to our deck. I don't think we can do that. I want a war cry simply because it exhausts. Maybe. Maybe. Shelled Parasite, my old friend. Feel no pain. War cry. Ooh. I don't want to put any of these cards away. I want to use them all. I guess I'm gonna put the... I don't need the strike. Do I? Oh, I do. This 3, 8, and 9 is a ton of block. We already have enough block if I don't have the defend, right? So we're on this. But this is a bit annoying. Okay, I guess we do more damage actually if I remove the strike and then body slam. Because we couldn't true grit last, which I would have liked to do. 21. Whew. Could you stop using big numbers? Yeah, I'm gonna take that 6 and be frail. Frail is not great for this deck, as far as you can call it deck so far. So we go True Grit, get rid of the defend, double our strength, and then strike for no reason. Not quite sure how we do this yet. Offering is a beginning at least. Armaments. So that's 6 block, 14 block. It's just bash flame barrier, I guess. At least we get to do some damage there. 14 again. We are still frail. So I guess we're true gritting this regular defend. We're iron waving, body slamming for the barrier. Well, headbutting for the barrier and then body slamming. Taking 2. The barrier almost fully deals with this. I'm gonna go armaments barrier just so we have the rest upgraded and then get a strike out there. Sure. Slowly but surely. Shrug it off. 11, it's pretty good. And then I wanna... While bash is tempting, a big true grit thing. Big body slam. Oh. Off by 1. By... Not the absolute worst. I guess I'm picking up another Warcry. And Warcries are bad as long as we don't upgrade them, but we have that armaments. So I'm hoping for upgrades eventually. Ooh. Is there anything in there that could be good? Necronomicon would do nothing for us. Enchiridion would be fine, and the Nulrix Codex is just very meh. Enchiridion is also just fine. I'm not going to do this. It costs a ton of HP, and we don't want the one real good relic that you can get from there. I think I'm going to take the money. While I've... don't want to say grown to like Ritual Dagger, it has appraised or increased in my appraisal. Yeah, I'm not going to add more bytes. So I think it's actually somewhat usable now. What do we upgrade here? Feel No Pain, Body Slam, Warcry are all very important upgrades. Let's do Feel No Pain first. Simply because it's a power, and once we run it, it's gone. So it might just dodge the armaments. I'm going this way so we can take another shop. That's the whole point of that. Defend, defend. Well, the other defend. Strike, strike. do we do here? Oh, not what I meant to do first at all. Let's remove the strike anyway. Meant to do Warcry. And put 21. We don't need both defense. Put one defend on top. I'm going to defend, so we're at 22. And then I'm going to headbutt you and put what back on top? Probably just True Grit. True Grit is 10 block, as it is. So that's nice. That's Almonds. Into Warcry upgraded. Don't really have anything I would want to feed to you. On the other hand, we don't have the mana for all of these things. So I want to give Flame Barrier Body Slam this turn. So maybe I want to draw the Iron Wave? Or the True Grit? Maybe let's draw the True Grit again. Just go Flame Barrier and Body Slam for 19? One more wouldn't have been horrible there. Shrug it off. Strike. And if I bash, I take damage. I don't want to take damage. Let's... I would... Would I have taken damage, actually? Do you want regular defense? I don't think I do. 7 less. I think I wouldn't actually have taken damage. Ooh, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. If we continue like this, I don't think we get a kill. No, there's no way we get a kill through 68 block here. Do I have to run Snecko Oil? I hate Snecko Oil. But otherwise we take 1,000,000 damage here. I'm gonna do it. Snecko ourselves. Nice numbers on that. I do appreciate that part. Let's go bash, Iron Wave, defend, entrench, and strike. Oh, maybe because of the dazes, I didn't actually need to Snecko Oil there. Oh, it's doing fine for us so far, though. We get to Flame Barrier for full defense. And headbutt that Flame Barrier, I think. Because next turn is a big attack turn again, and because 2 casting cost cards have a bigger chance of being cheaper than they should be. With the Snecko effect that we have going on here. So that's pretty neat. And now I can True Grit a defend. I can Iron... Ah! I thought I had 1 more mana. Damn it. We missed out on a bunch of damage there. I mean, I am gonna strike. And I guess I'm gonna defend entrench. It's a big attack again, and we don't have big defense this time. I could... Do I run my potion for 5 healing? I don't think I do, but that means I take 20... A lot of damage. Not going our way at all. That having to use that Snecko Oil there did screw us over quite a bit. Here it has to be Flame Barrier. It has to be Free Bash. And then we have 3 mana. Entrench gives us more than True Grit, so let's Entrench and then Body Slam and finally get the kill. Whew. Second Body Slam. Yeah, probably. Still looking for that barricade, though. Semi-barricade. You do not. Ooh, Corruption. I love Corruption. It's really hard to play if you don't have Dead Branch, because you will end up having no skills in your hand deck anymore. But you can play them all for free. And they exhaust. It's very tempting. It's very tempting. You can 6 block whenever you shuffle. Are we picking up Corruption? It's extremely unlikely to be correct. extremely unlikely. Unless we get the rare relic Dead Branch, and we're not doing a lot of elites. Yeah, I don't think we can. Wait, do we have fewer strikes than this? I've sworn I checked when we had the vampire event how many strikes we had. And it was 2. Where's it 4? Huh. Well, anyway, I'm gonna Rufus strike here. And then what? Reaper's kind of funny. It exhausts, it does healing, but it's not really good. Don't think I want another Warcry. It's too much card disadvantage until we get them upgraded. Corruption plus, eh? What's the difference anyway? Is there really no difference between Corruption and Corruption plus? I mean, it does change the mana cost, but it doesn't actually change the mana cost. So, interesting. You're just by Lantern here. Yeah. Gain energy at the first turn of every combat. And then let's proceed. Big question is, do I open this chest? I think I do. It has 2 relics for us. I think I have to take the curse here. Decay, it's a strong curse. It's oddly smooth stone. We start each go with 1 dexterity, and we have the tiny chest. We gain 30 gold and are 10% more likely to find treasure in question mark rooms. The real question is, do we need to heal here? And I think we should heal at one of these places. Maybe should have healed at the next one, because this could be healed to full event. Ooh, another curse. But also, there's Omamori? You're joking. Juicer Bracelet. Regular enemy comments are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. And some money. And Omamori, we negate the next 2 curses we obtain. So any more chests we find, we can now happily open. Smith and upgrade what? Really want those Warcries upgraded. Really want those Body Slams upgraded. Let's do Warcries first. I hate the card disadvantage part. And here, another box. Okay. This time we prevent the curse, we gain bronze scales from it, start each combat with 1 thorns, 3 thorns, same difference. There's a decay, but we have a true grit, so at least that kind of works out for us here. Still taking a bit of damage, but not a ton. 1, to be exact, thanks to our bonus dexterity there. I want to run Feel No Pain. And shrug it off. And Warcry. And it's just 2 damage. Don't really care about 2 damage. Let's put this bash on top, I guess. Let's Warcry again. Let's put this bash on top again. Let's do this and then Body Slam for 28. And take out 2, but 2 is nothing in this case. Regret just makes you lose HP, but this just does damage. Damage is not as bad, obviously, because it goes into block. I'm gonna spend the 6 here to Offering. I think that has to be fine. I'm gonna run the whole armaments. Could have thought about headbanging, yes. Headbutting into something useful, actually, before Offering. I did not. Gain 6 block of this would be enough, so we don't actually need to Flame Barrier. So I'm gonna go bash, headbutt, grab me, I guess, the armaments back, and Iron Wave you, and even strike you. So close to killing him, 1 off. And he's dead to our thorns. I forgot that we have natural thorns now. Excellent. Upgrade stuff, strike a bit, body slam a bit, all of that is great. And we should have this. Yeah, nothing really to do here except for doing some damage. So let's do that. And draw on Decay and True Grit in one hand again. That's funky. We don't really have anything to do here, but got rid of those curses. I do like that part. Defend, body slam, strike, and we're done. Don't need another armaments, I don't think. Don't want another Warcry. Continue. I don't think we rest here. I think we smith and we upgrade. Probably just another war cry. Just keep these being decent. Yeah, I mean, sure, we get the field no pain down. And then we... What do I want to draw next turn? Do I want Flame Barrier next turn? We get attacked by him and maybe one of the small guys. Doesn't seem extremely necessary. Maybe just the Iron Wave. Not that that is the best card or anything, but I don't think we need to spend 2 mana on Barrier this turn. It would have been good with the Body Slam. Kind of forgot about the Body Slams, I guess. Warcry. Oh, this is pretty good. I don't think I'm striking. Running Armaments, Iron Wave, Defend, and then Body Slamming this guy for 36. Okay. Okay. Hey, my offering. Give me that. My Entrench. I don't even have a Barricade. Give me that, still. This hand, not the best. We get a thing back if we do kill him. Let's try to get that going. I think I will have to put a Decayer back on top. And then True Grit one of those Decays. Oh, now we can go off here. I can Body Slam this guy. So we can Offering. Well, for certain very low values of going off, I guess. And then strike and strike. And be fine with that Decay. 24, big attack, and we do not have a lot of block. I could use the potion here. What did you steal? Entrench plus. Interesting. So, if I strike you... Defend. Body Slam is 18. Strike kills you, and then I Entrench to get to 24 block and take no damage. Perfect. So next turn I think is Hyper Beam turn. I'm going to Armaments the Shrug It Off, then Shrug It Off, then True Grit this Decay, and then I think Headbutt some block back on top if I have any. As Entrench. Is Entrench the thing I want to draw? It's great if we draw Flame Barrier. This is very mediocre if we don't. Still fine if we don't, though. I think I'm gonna Headbutt the Entrench back on top. I think that's the most bang for our buck we can get against this attack. There's Flame Barrier. So right now we have 17, 23, 46. I think that's enough. Don't need to use my Speed Potion here. I think I can go Flame Barrier, Defend, Entrench. Should be taking 12, but that seems fine. Then 4 is perfect here, as far as this hand goes. Hit you for 32. We need to start doing some more damage. The amount of damage we're doing here is a bit pathetic. And he's doing... The damage he's doing is not pathetic. Just put it that way. Shrug It Off. Did not find the Body Slam, and could have put something on top again. Keep forgetting about that. Do I want to True Grit a strike, or do I want to Headbutt something? I think I want to Headbutt something. What is that something? We have a Body Slam on top. He's attacking next turn. I think I'm putting the Flame Barrier back. It seems fine. Wish we had Entrench, but this has gotta do. 17 and... Yeah, we almost have full block. Well, almost. Still taking 6. But not worth my potion, I don't think. I think I'll need my potion next turn when he does Hyper Beam. Whew, this hand also does nothing. Cool. Strike. I think I strike. I don't want to remove my Entrench. Here comes another Hyper Beam, and our hand is butt. I think we're dead. Right? Defend, defend. Bash, body slam. Yeah, we did. Fudge! Fudge, 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 fudge. Is this my true potential? I hope not. When we took the gamble, we wanted to go for the barricade deck. We did not get a barricade, and that's always a big gamble. So I'm not super disappointed, but still it's unfortunate. I would really have enjoyed a win here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, why don't you like my video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and you know there's a comment section down there that's extremely underused, especially on my Slay the Spire videos. So hey, if you have anything to say, do it down there. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.